Hello guys, welcome to web development for kids and teens. Hope you guys had fun with the last video where we used table to make cool stuff, right? So before we continue, so I want us to review the code exercise that I gave you guys last week, right? So last week we used table, right, to list president in the United States, just like we have it right here in the Wikipedia, right, page, right? So I think I did like 2 or 3 for you guys, right? Yeah, then I asked you guys to do more, maybe like up to 10. So I think that's supposed to be an easy task. All you have to do is just copy and paste each row, right? Then change the data in there and you should be able to have a list of something like this, right? I strongly encourage you guys to try to fix this one first before you go into the code that we have for today. Okay, yeah, so that's that for that. All right, so today I'm gonna be teaching you guys HTML division tag, right? So what is HTML division tag, right? Just as the name implies, it's to divide your web page, right? To divide your web page into sections, right? So yeah, the division tag is used to make division in the content of a web page. So to write a division tag, so you write it like this: div. It's called a div tag. So you open your div, then you close your div, and you can also put in other tags in here, like paragraphs, like h1, h2, h3, h4, h5. You later see that. So let's take a look at this web page, this Roblox, where people play games, right? So let's see how is div used for this web page, right? Like how possible, or how possible is it to use a div tag for this page, right? So it's possible to make this, like to make this division, that oh yeah, this top row right here, this top section, it's a division, like it's a section on its own, right? That you can apply color, background, and all of that, right? Then this is also a section where you have these friends that has, for like, maybe this is probably h2 or h3. Then you have images and you have the username of my friend, right, on Roblox, right? Then this text right here, then you can have this as a division, and you can have this as a division as a section, right? So I'll show you guys in the code what this means, but before I show you in the code what this means, let's go to Roblox website, this one, roblox.com. So if you don't have roblox.com, you can just open Wikipedia or any other web page. So what I want to show you guys, see, it is possible to see the HTML code that is being used to create any web page, right? So just open the website in Chrome, then you right click, and just right click on empty space, right? Then you go here, view page source. So view page source will show you the code that they use to design this web page, right? So we just want to see how they use div tag in this web page. So any website or anything, any web page, right click on any empty space, click on view page source. So let's click on view page source. So now this is the code that they use to design the Roblox web page, like the home page, right? So you can see the first thing that they have in here is the doc type HTML, which shows that they use HTML5 for this web page, right? So you see it's the same thing that I taught you guys. And then the HTML tag, then the head. So they have so many things in the head, right? So but we won't look into that. So like all we want to go to is the body, right? And the body starts from here, right? If you're not able to find the body, just do Ctrl F, then type body. It will take you there, right? So you see in the body they have div tags, div, and all of div and all of that, you know. Then they have unordered list that I told you guys last week, I guess. Then your last video, you know, and then you have your list. So just to show you that they use div a lot, you see div, 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 div. Then you can now use CSS to format what you have in your div. Like format means that you can set the background color, you can set the text size, you can set the text color and all of that, right? Then for the list of president too, you can see this one too. We can see the page source again, HTML5, right? Then you have your body. Then they use div a lot. See div, div, div. Okay, so now how can we use div in our own code, right? So if you remember the web page that we wrote last week, this one, right? That has your image and all of that. So I want to assume that you guys have it. If you don't have it, go back to the previous video. I think the second video. So okay, yeah. So this is the code for that. Okay, so this is the code. So as you can see, so where I said welcome to my website, you know, and my image, I can make this one, these two lines, just one section in my code. So if I want to do that, all I have to do is come here, put div. So it will close the div for me. Then I'll come here, so cut this out. So Ctrl X for mark is Command X. So come here, then do this, right? Then make sure that you align, so like tab, right? See now, so this is a div, right? You won't see any changes in here, but later when you start using CSS, then you will see the changes, right? So we can put this one as one div too. So again, we'll do this, then we cut, right there, see? So then we'll do it for all of them that we have. So let's do everything. Don't let us be lazy. So I'll finish all of that. Okay, so I think I have this. Oops. Okay, so make sure that you do this. Mistakenly did something not good there. Okay. Right. Okay. So we have two to go. Oops, it's not right. DIV. Tab. Make sure that these are on the same straight line. You want to write a very good code, not code that is scattered. Okay, all right. So yeah, so now you see we put everything in a tag, right? So yeah, you won't see any change, but let me see if I can put a change. So let me see. This one is CSS. I'll still teach you guys. So let's say example, I want to change the text color of every element inside this. Let's say I want to change all of this to be blue. See right there. So you see, I can change things section by section, right? So this color will only apply to the section under this, right? So yeah, so that's what they use div for, right? So like you have different division or sections, and you can apply different format like coloring, changing text and all of that, right? So but like this is CSS, I'll still teach you guys, right? But you can put it in your code, and you can even put it elsewhere, you know, if you want, you know, and you can change the color. If I change this color to green, right, you see that this is gonna change the green, right? So but again, just to show you how div works, okay? So yeah, so that's that about div, right? Yeah, so you guys, you will work with div a lot, so make sure that you know what div is. So the next thing that I want to teach you guys is the HTML nav and links. So it's HTML navigation and links, right? So HTML is nav is used to declare navigation section in HTML5, right? So if you are in one page, you know, and you want to go to another page, right, you see this. So if you're in home, you want to go to about services or something, you click on it, it will take you there, right? So they use HTML nav and HTML links for that, right? So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. We are going to create like 2 or 3 pages, then we have our navigation, then when we click on it, then we'll be able to see the changes, right? So but the first thing that I want us to do, so this code that has our names and all of that, right? So I called my quiz 2 solution. So let's rename it, right? So right click and rename this and rename it to home.html, right? So this will be our home file. So now I probably want to change this to home. Okay, good. So now I want to create this navigation, and we'll do that by using this nav tag right here. So let's put it right here, nav. Okay, so now I have my navigation. Then what I want to be in my nav, so navigation href, then I call this one home. So href, okay, so now let me just do this first. So let's have 4 of these. So then we'll call this one family, okay? Then we'll call this one friends. So we are gonna have a page for our family, for our friends. Then we'll have a page for games, right? So this href, what it's saying is what is the link to your home page, right? Then you know our home page is home.html. that is the URL, right? So just say home.html, that is it, okay, right? So now when I refresh this, you see, you know, let's do something like this. Let's put something to demarcate it for now, something so this right here, okay? So now, I mean, you don't have to pull this, but just to make it a little bit, yeah, you see now it's been separated. So now when I click on my home, it's gonna come here, but now family is not showing anything because I don't have family page yet, right? So now, so this is the navigation, right? It's help you to navigate, right? I can navigate to home. So now to navigate to family, let's create a family page, right? So so we want to create a family HTML file. So how we do that again, you know, we just click on this, right? But I found out that so many people make mistakes and create file like new HTML file where it's not supposed to be. So what I want you to do, you can either click on this for the new file, or you can right click on the folder that you want your HTML to be. For example, this is my project folder. Yours might be your name underscore your project, right? So you can also do something like this. Maybe not. Oh yeah, maybe not. Okay, yeah, the way I set this up, it won't work that way, okay? But yeah, okay, anyways, make sure that this folder is selected, right? And then you click on this this new file. Okay, this is a new file. Then call it family.html. Okay, so now this is family.html. Okay, so now what we want to put in there, so let's just Control A, copy all of this, and Control V, so put all of this in here. So the first thing that we need to change from home page, so now that we have our family page, then we'll do family.html, right? So this will link to family. Okay, so now here to family.html. So now so this is our family page. So the H1, so you just say welcome to my family page, right? Welcome to my family page. Okay, so then some of this thing that we wrote about ourselves, we probably not need it. So we need information about our family. So the first thing that you can say, so like this one, you can change it to about my family. Okay, so then you can say we are 5 in my family, right? And other information that you want to write, just write everything in there. Okay, then you can have another section for home. So where you live, you can say we live in the United States, or if you live in Canada or in the UK or Nigeria, so you put it right there. Okay, then maybe you can write something about your faith, like what you believe in, right? You know, so you can say, oh yeah, we are Christians, right? Christians, yeah. So then we can have another section, another div. Okay, I can say what I love most about my family. Okay, then you write anything that you love about your family, blah 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 blah. Okay, so now you can see now, so if I refresh this, so this is my home, then this is my family. Okay, welcome to my family page. But you can see this image is not my family image, so you can get like picture of you and your family. Okay, but I don't have a picture, so I'll just get like example of family pictures online. Okay, which one? Oh, let me take this one. At least there's no oh no, I can't get that. Let me take this one. Okay, so save image. All right, so I want to save this image. It's gonna be in my lesson 4, and it's gonna be in my image folder. All right, so again, if you download it in, like you copy image from anywhere, so you or download it anywhere, maybe you get it from your dad or your mom, right? So you have to copy it and put it inside your image folder. Okay, don't forget about that. So let me call this family. Boom. Okay, so now in my image folder I shall see family.jpg. Then in here I can change this to my family. All right, family.jpg. Then this height and width, so let me not put height and width. Let me just show the height and the width of the picture the way it is. So now my home, then this is my family. Okay, so you can put a nice picture of your family in here, you know. And if you need to put height and width, because if I put height and width in here, it will look, see, it looks somehow, right? So but if you have a very big picture, right, that's when you need to put height and width, and maybe increase the height or increase the width based on, so if your image is landscape, then your width should be higher than your height. If your image is portrait, then your height should be larger than your width, right, to make the picture looks good. Okay, so you see now we have our home, we have our family, then friends page. So let's create another friends page. So close this up so that you don't create your HTML inside this image, right? Then so if I create now, it's gonna create it inside image because image is selected. So don't forget, click on this first, then so now this is selected. Okay, don't create HTML inside image tag, please, in image folder. So now we have friends .html. Okay, so let's just create another one called games, because I'm still gonna use games.html. Okay, cool. Now in our friends, so let's copy all of these too. Okay, so now welcome to my friends page. Again, get the pictures of maybe like group of your friend, then you replace it. Yeah, I will not do that because of time. Okay, so now we're gonna say about my friends. All right, so then here just write something about your friend, right? Just write cool things about your friend in here, right? Then maybe this one can be your best friend. Who is your best friend? Write this on there. So again, write cool things about your best friend. Okay, so then maybe this one, what I like about my friends. You can write stuff in here, you know, and if you have more information, you just put, but yeah, that'll be all. Okay, so now, so this is friends. So then in here you have to put friends.html. Then you go back to family. In here, don't forget friends.html. Then you go back to home, also put friends.html. Okay, so now if you refresh this, you see home will take us to my home, this will take me to my family, then friends will take me to my friend, but we don't have anything for game right now. So okay, so this is game. Okay, so now in here you can say games.html, then go back to family page, games.html, then for your friend, games.html. So now let's copy all of these and put it in the games. Okay, so then this one will be welcome to my game page, right? Okay, so then you can put the image of your favorite game in here, right? So about my games, right? So you can write cool things about your games, right? Then your favorite game. Okay, so write cool about your favorite game, anything that you like, you know. If your favorite game is firefighter game or something like that, write cool things. Why do you like it? So why? Okay, what I like about my favorite game. What do you like about your favorite game? So you can write that in here too. Okay, so but I think, yeah, so we are done with all of that. Make sure that all of this should be linked to where your pages are. So now when I refresh this, so when I go to my home, I see everything about myself. I go to my family, I see everything about my family, my friends. Again, you can change the picture, then the games you can change, you can put stuff in here, right? Then like the one that I did before, if you want to change the color, you can just put color, but it's not required. Okay, let's say blue. Yeah, so you can put different color in different div. Okay, and on different pages you can put anything that you want. Okay, I think I did that on games. Okay, yeah, games. So you see games, this is this color. All right, okay, yeah, so that's that about the div tag. Okay, the div sorry, yeah, the nav and the links. So like this is the nav navigation, that this is the link, right? So you have, yeah, we have 4 links, right? And yeah, so we have 4 HTML: home, family, friends, and games. Okay, so that's that about that. Please, if you're not able to get it, pause the video and understand the code very well. It's very important to understand the code. Okay, then if you have any question, you can put it in the chat. Okay, I'll try as much as possible to answer all the questions. So now the next thing that I want us to go to is called HTML marquee. Okay, so HTML marquee is used to create scrolling text or images in a web page. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So this is the tag for it. For example, you see, we can make something like this to happen on our web page, and we're going to do it. Okay, so we just make image to go right. Then we can also scroll text too, right, using this. Yeah, but one thing I must mention is the marquee tag is deprecated, like meaning like it's no longer meet web standard. Like professional web developer don't use it, but because it's cool, I just want to show you guys how to use it, right? But when you are a professional programmer, you probably won't have to use this. Okay, but let me just show you how this works. So now, let's first start with this. So like this, like a sports car. So we'll get this image and make it to scroll on our games page. All right, so the first thing, so let's just download image. So you can say sports car facing right, so that it's gonna face right. Okay, you can download anyone, but I'm gonna take this one. This looks nice. So we'll save this image, right? Sports car. Again, I'm saving it in my image folder. So if you download it in your download folder, you have to go and copy it and put it in your image folder. Don't forget about that. Okay, so then I have that. Then in my code, just here I can have my image tag, if you guys remember. Then we have my source. Then my source is what, sports car underscore car dot jpeg. Okay, then after that I can have my alt. You just say car image or something, right? Car image. All right, so that then I close that one. Then I can do this. All right. I mean, I can give it height and width, but I'll make those empty for now. So let's see. So now the image should come in my games. Oh, you can't find the image. Oh yeah, so you have to put img. Okay, good. So that is that right now. So now what we're gonna do is, at the beginning, okay, you know what, let's, so I don't confuse you guys. So let's do this. So marquee, marquee. All right, that's marquee. Then you now cut your image, put it in here. Boom, see, it's scrolling. But now we want it to move from left to right. So in here, so we'll put direction is equal to right. See, it's really nice. So it's moving, right? So the same way we can roll text too. So let's go to our home page. So we want to scroll this. Welcome to my page. Okay, so let's put this in here. So let's refresh. You can see our game page is scrolling. Then our home page is calling welcome to this website. We can scroll this one too, you know, like all you have to do, just write your marquee tag, then put anything that you want to scroll inside that marquee. Then you can put your direction and all of that. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. The div tag, you know, and the the navigation and the links, you know, and the marquee. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, you know, for your coding exercise. So as you can see here, I have home, family, friends, and games, right? I want you to come up with another idea that you can add to this navigation. You know, maybe your favorite subject or your favorite country or anything, you know, right? So then you have to create the HTML first, right? So maybe you can say uh subject.html or something like that, or just anything, right? So when you have that, then you have to create something like this, you know, subject.html, right? You know, then you have to put it in all, you have to put it here too, put it here and put it here, right? Then you put content in here. You can copy some of this content and then you change it, right? So I want you guys to come up, so apart from this four, I want you guys to come up with two more of web pages that you can link, right? So that means, right, so is it games? No, subject. So yeah, put something here. So come up with other tags, like other links, right? Maybe two or more or something based on what you have in mind, right? So, and make sure that you can click from one page to another in the end. Okay, and you can play with this too, you know. Yeah, put more images, scroll anything that you want to scroll, and all of that. Okay, so I hope you guys have fun doing this. Okay, so please don't forget, try to code more, exercise more. Don't just wait till you get video. Just code on your own, try to practice on your own. That's how you learn how to code. Okay, so till next time, I'll see you guys probably in the next video. I'll try to post it next week. Okay, all right, bye.